We are live, ladies and gentlemen.
Say hello to Webflow, the world's most powerful all-in-one design platform.
Is it on there? Hello, hello. Welcome to Superchat Livestream Wednesdays. How are you guys? Actually, let me put my microphone on. I didn't do that. Are tuned in, especially for the first time, guys. So this gives folks who are tuned in the opportunity to get a mini reading here today. So minimum super chat of $9.99 for a mini reading. We can look into any situation that you're interested in looking into. If you just want a simple yes, no answer to your question, it's available for a minimum super chat of $4.99. And, we never know how long we're going to be live for. It depends really on how many people show up and however many individuals are in need of guidance for either a love situation. We've done readings for career-related questions, and last week I even did one for someone who had actually lost a parent and they wanted information and guidance on that. So we can look into anything. And my daughter is here. My daughter Cameron, she'll be moderating the comments. Feel free to say hello. Let us know where you are tuning in from. We'd love to know, especially if this is the first time that you're tuned in. We are here in California. We're in Southern California. We are actually in Van Nuys, which is part of the San Fernando Valley. So we are in hot weather here. I don't think it's been too hot lately, but it tends to get super hot over here. So hello, everybody. So if you are tuned in for the very first time, this is a Super Chat live stream. We do them every Wednesday. And we're here for anybody who needs a mini reading. On my website, it's anywhere between $35 to $75 for the mini readings. So this gives you guys the opportunity to get one for definitely a discounted rate, minimum of a $9.99 super chat. So we're just going to hang out with you guys and see where this goes here today, depending, of course, on how many people request a mini reading. It'll determine how long the live stream is for, anywhere from maybe a half hour to, we've done them as much as about an hour and a half. All right, so hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, feel free to say hello. Let us know where you guys are watching from. And if you are a regular viewer to our live streams, we're here every Wednesday. You guys probably already know that. So this is one that we do for the collective, for anybody who really is in need of a mini reading, mini guidance in your love situation. So where are you guys watching from? We usually have folks from outside of the country. We've had folks from Australia, the UK. Truth is light. Hello, nice to see you here. Where are you watching us from? Thank you guys, everybody that's tuned in. So yeah, if you're not familiar with our Super Chat Wednesday, West Coast, Canada, nice. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Hi, Ebony. Nice to see you here. So as you guys might already be familiar if you've watched these before, it gives you guys the opportunity to get guidance on either love, romance. What does the universe have for me? Okay, fantastic. So if you could please submit your information, and my daughter will make sure that I have everything that I need for your reading. So names, sun signs, background info. Oh, you got the membership. Oh, thank you so much. Background information on your situation and one question that I could take a look at here for you. All right, so let me go ahead and clear this up right here, and we'll get into some messages. All right. And thank you everyone that's here. Welcome to all of my first-time viewers. We're here every Wednesday, and again, it really depends on how many folks show up. You know, it could be anywhere from maybe 10 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on how many readings are requested for any given Wednesday. All right, so I'm just waiting for that info, and then we'll get started. So anybody who's interested in a mini reading here today, guys, I'll need names for all parties involved, sun signs, as well as a brief background on your situation, and then one question for me to focus on. All right. Hello, hello. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate it. Yes, absolutely. You can have a mini reading. Today is a super chat live stream, so we're offering them at a minimum of $9.99. And anyone who isn't interested in a mini reading can get a one-card pull as well. New here, Pisces dealing with Leo. Okay. All right, so I'm just waiting on the information, and then we'll get into your reading here. And please specify if you're looking at divine masculine or divine feminine energy. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear from fans. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you here again. So we'll take a look at your energy in a second. Hi, Ebony. So my daughter's monitoring the super chats here. As soon as I get the information, I'll go ahead and get started. Okay. All right, so all ban.
I don't know if that's real.
Pisces, dealing with Leo, your question, what does the universe have for me? Okay. Is it possible, please, to have your first name? That would be wonderful. As well as the name for your Leo, that would be helpful. All right, so is your Leo a divine masculine? Please let us know. I don't want to assume that they are masculine or feminine energy. The majority of my audience is divine feminine, so, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, look into divine masculine energy if your person is representing divine feminine. So if this is for all band, sun sign Pisces, dealing with a Leo. Do we have that information yet? Okay, give me 1 second here, guys. All right, so you know what, Alban, let me go ahead and just focus on the actual situation itself, whether masculine energy or feminine. I'm going to go ahead and use the romance angels here. Okay, so what does the universe want you to know when it comes to this connection for all ban? All right, so part of the energy that's coming through is you're definitely calling this person in. Maybe you see them as a soulmate. Maybe... Hold on 1 second. Let me take a look.
Lucine art? Or
what am I looking at? Oh, Lucine. Okay. Pisces, and Art is the Leo. Got it. Okay, so we're focusing on Art, who is the Leo. Lucine, what a beautiful name. Let me just write that down here. Okay, so Art is the Leo. Well, it does come through that he could be a potential soulmate for you. And maybe you have focused on prayers, affirmations, and visualizing Art being a part of your life. Okay. Are you guys currently going through some sort of separation at this time, Lucine? We do have this energy of an ex. And then we also have the separation card coming forward. So if you could please clarify that for me, and then I'll look into some tarot messages here for you. So it does say, though, that the time has come to clear an ex's energy. So if Art is your ex and you guys are in separation, there's still this part of your energy perhaps that you're calling him in. You know, you guys could have also had a past life connection here. So let's take a look at some tarot messages to see what the energy is surrounding that connection. Okay, angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Lucine, Pisces, and Art, Leo energy. What does the universe want you to know about this connection? Now, if Art is not your ex, there could be this ex relationship energy that's lingering for either one of you. Okay, it could even be an ex who wants to return. We do have the Five of Pentacles. So this is somebody who's struggling over a breakup, over a separation. Does that make sense for your situation here, Lucine? That you guys are in separation right now and you're not together? It could be you as well, just struggling. Maybe he left you out in the cold, or it could be the other way around. So that type of energy. We do have the World card. We have the Temperance card. We have the Chariot. And we have the Tower. So this Tower card, whatever that represents, might have resulted in this separation between the two of you. Whenever I see that, it just reminds me of a blessing in disguise. But it does seem here that there are certain cycles that are phasing out for the two of you, and that might ultimately restore balance in this connection. It's going to take time, though, to certainly create healing and to bring about a reconciliation if you guys are apart right now. So there is a triumphant outcome that's possible regardless of what you guys have been through. I don't know if you feel that Art is your twin flame. There's a possibility for that. And there's also the possibility towards a reunion here for the two of you. And usually whenever I see the Tower, it's a lost foundation and it creates a separation between two people. The Four of Wands, it's rebuilding that foundation so that you guys can actually restore what you once had, but bring it back as something much stronger than what you guys had to begin with. You know, this could even lead towards long-term commitment or even marriage. Okay, so right now it does seem here that there's not a whole lot going on between the two of you. There's this stuck stalemate energy, but I feel that's temporary. I feel eventually with that Chariot energy, things are going to finally start moving and going in the right direction. And whatever might have contributed to a breakup, a separation, or some drama that went on between the two of you, there's this need to move forward from that, to transition away from that, and to let it go, because it's in the past for a reason. You see, with this Eight of Wands, things will finally start moving and start moving quickly once you guys are both on the same page and ready to create movement in this connection. And it does seem here that Art is coming in as this Emperor, your divine masculine. So all of the energies, it looks pretty good regardless of any breakups or separations that you guys might have gone through. And again, there's that past life connection where you guys might have connected in a past life, reconnected in this one, and to maybe tie up loose ends or to pick up where you guys left off. There is this need to reconnect, you know, and I feel eventually through a reconnection and a rekindling of the partnership, you guys might be able to find happiness again. All right, so try to focus on the energy of what's to come rather than where you guys have been. Okay, Lucine, so I hope that helps you out. That is the energy that's presenting itself here today. Thank you so much. All right, so who is next? Cameron. All right, so Nancy and Ebony. Let's go ahead and take a look at those situations here. All right, so give me 1 second. So we're focusing on your situation, Nancy. Okay, what can I expect in love in the following months? Yes, Gemini, you're single. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, let us take a look at that. I feel like grabbing some cards from my Sunshine and Rainbows here to give you some possibilities as to who is coming in for you, Nancy. Okay, as far as new love. All right, let's see. Focusing on Nancy, Gemini, focusing perhaps on the remainder of this year, since we're already almost into August. We've got a few more months remaining in this year, Nancy. So focusing on August all the way through December. Let's take a look at that energy for you. Who can you connect with? Who could actually be a good love match for you? Let's give you some possibilities here. We do have the puppy. Okay, it does say you'll be the best of friends. The intense chemistry won't keep you in the friend zone for long. Lots of fun times and adventures to enjoy together. They aim to please, to make you happy. They love to play whenever you're in the mood. Oh, and they like it real rough. There could even be a pet. Doesn't necessarily have to be a dog. You guys could both be dog lovers. You know, that might be something that you have in common. We do have loyalty. So if you have experienced, for example, partnerships where there wasn't loyalty or there was some issues there, trust issues, this is somebody that you could attract. It does say a very supportive partner in love and romance. This is somebody that you could connect with. They're very dependable. They are trustworthy. And it does say, you know, they will be there for you no matter what, through thick and thin. Let's go ahead and grab one more here. One more card for Nancy. What's coming up in the next few months, the remainder of this year. You might connect with a Taurus. Look at that. Okay, so the bull. Slow and steady wins the race. With this love connection, you've found a life partner that will want to enjoy life's adventures to the fullest with you. Sensual, passionate chemistry. If you're looking for a stable, long-lasting romance, you've hit the bullseye. Okay, so that's actually really nice coming through here for you, Nancy. So let's go ahead and grab some energies from tarot and see what is surrounding you when it comes to new love. There could, of course, be lingering energies from past loves. We'll see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Nancy, Gemini. All right. And if you have a best friend in mind, that friendship can turn into love, if that makes sense for you. Or you connect with somebody and you guys end up being the best of friends right from the beginning. Okay, so we're starting off with the Knight of Pentacles. So whoever would represent the divine masculine energy, this is someone who's coming in slow. And I love how, remember, this card, this Taurus card right here, it even says it, slow and steady wins the race. And if you can see right there, it says slow and steady. So this is somebody who wants to take their time getting to know you. Okay, they're really going to put their best foot forward. They're willing to put in all of the work and effort that's necessary for the relationship to be a successful one. Now, if you relate to this with the Seven of Swords, where you have experienced, as we can see here, the loyalty in a partnership was compromised through either deception, third parties, betrayals, disappointments. If it wasn't infidelity by way of a third party, then maybe there were trust issues there. Okay, so this is somebody with the Knight of Pentacles who's coming in, letting you know that despite where you've been, whatever you've been through in the past, they're willing to show you and prove to you that that's not how they intend to be with you. So continue to heal, Nancy. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords right here. So this right here, this is the energy where you are meant to continue to focus on yourself in the meantime. This is recuperation time for you, depending, of course, on where you are on your healing journey. So even if you're single right now, I feel that's actually a good thing for you, because in a way, the universe is preparing you for this incredible love connection that's coming your way. Even though you have experienced tower moments, you know, so these are definitely very challenging. You went into separation with somebody, possibly infidelity, possibly trust issues, loyalty issues, which is why more than likely you need to take time to heal, and don't rush love into coming in, because this is going to happen very slowly. But when it happens, I feel you will be very happy with the outcome, because look at that. You've got the Two of Cups coming your way. So after the healing has occurred, after perhaps a little bit more time has unfolded, you really have the opportunity to find love, your ideal mate, soulmate, your life partner. That is what you have the capability of bringing your way. All right, Nancy, so that looks pretty good as far as the direction that you are going the rest of this year. So open yourself up to the possibility of making new love connections here and continuing to heal from whatever tower moments you might have experienced, whether it was a love triangle, third party, or whatever difficulties you've been through. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. You need to be able to spend some alone time within yourself first before you're really able to attract this Two of Cups your way, but it is on its way to you. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for your super chat and for really showing up often. Really appreciate that. All right, so who is next? I have Ebony. All right, Ebony, so let's get into your reading. And I see Lisa. Who is this one? Freitas? Okay, and then Patricia. All right, so we will get to those readings. Give me 1 second. Let me organize myself here. All right. So Ebony. Okay, so your person is a Capricorn. There was a Virgo third party. My person now wants to work on our relationship. Can I trust him? Is she definitely gone? Okay, we'll see. Let's take a look at that. If you wouldn't mind sharing, if you don't mind sharing your Capricorn's first name, that would be helpful, Ebony. Okay, there was Virgo, third party. All right. Is your person a divine masculine? Can I trust him? Yeah, this is a divine masculine energy. All right, Ebony. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your Capricorn here. Nick? Okay, thank you. All right, so angels and spirit guides, focusing please on Nick, Capricorn, and the connection with Ebony. Okay, let's see. Can he be trusted? What is Nick's energy? He's still keeping things from you. Still keeping secrets. He still has commitment issues here, Ebony. That's just what I'm picking up. We have gratitude, okay. We have sacred union. We have journey. Okay. So I feel he's definitely very grateful. That's a part of the gratitude energy, to have connected with you, or the fact that you guys are maybe trying to work through your relationship again. I mean, it's got the possibility of turning into something really amazing between the two of you. But as you can see right here, and your question, can I trust him? If somebody's keeping secrets from you, that could be a little bit difficult to trust, you know? So let's grab some tarot once again and see what's up with that. With that journey card, I kind of feel that's him walking back towards you. And maybe part of this bondage energy where he just isn't ready to get his hands tied by way of a full commitment to you. That could be a part of the secret that he's keeping to himself right now. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Ebony, Nick, Capricorn. What's going on? Is this something that can be worked through? Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, but it's showing up in the reverse here. I don't know if right now he's throwing a lot of his energy into his job, his work, but in the reverse, this is somebody who is still showing up as being irresponsible, and perhaps part of that irresponsibility is that he could still be interacting with this third party, because that's still showing up as a secret. So tread ever so lightly here, Ebony, because I know that obviously you're requesting this because there's a part of you that's feeling drawn to your person, but there's some energies that I'm picking up here where maybe he's still hiding things from you. Look at this. We've got the Six of Swords, and then we've got the Three of Swords. So this right here indicates that third party, that love triangle. And so you're being directed to move on from it. Release it. Let it go, because he still has the capability to hurt you. Yeah, that's what's coming through there. Now take a look at these next two cards. we've got the sun, and it's right next to sacred union. So the interesting thing about that is, if you do decide to move on and let go of this connection with your Capricorn, what this is telling you here is you can find happiness, but it might not be with him. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so things can turn around in your love life, Ebony, but I have a feeling part of the advice here for you to be able to find that happiness, because the universe's advice here, I feel, it's wanting to turn things around for you as far as love and romance. Clearly there's healing that needs to happen here, but this resulted in distance and separation and drama because of that third party element. So interesting how you mentioned, is she definitely gone? I don't think so. Just based off of what I'm picking up here, I would have to say there's still some lingering energies with that third party, because you can find the happiness, but maybe it's not with him, you know. So it's almost like the universe wants you to go on your own journey to be able to move in a different direction where you can find what it is that you're looking for. Now, we do have the Knight of Wands, and sometimes I look at the Knight of Wands as somebody who likes to have fun. They want their freedom, wants to be a free spirit, doesn't want to get their hands tied right here. So that could certainly be him, you know. What you're looking for is the commitment that the Hierophant can bring in, but if he's just wanting to play and keep secrets and he doesn't want to get his hands tied, and we still see this third party element showing up, he still has the capability to hurt you. At the end of the day, I'm still feeling like he has an unhealthy attachment with this person. He still is feeling tempted by this Virgo third party. Okay, so you're being directed to go a separate direction where you can actually fulfill your wish to be able to find your ideal person. You have a new beginning right here with the Ace of Pentacles. So unless Nick is able to come your way with this solid offer of commitment, the advice here, I feel, Ebony, is for you to detach and to move on, because there's somebody way better suited for you. So is this person definitely gone as far as the third party? I would have to say no. That's just part of the energy that I'm getting. And ultimately, we see right from the very beginning, he's keeping secrets from you still. Okay, so I hope that helps you out. Not the best news as far as the connection with Nick, but really good news as far as the universe directing you onto a different path where you can find happiness and to be able to fulfill your wish in finding the right person for you. Okay, I hope that helps you. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so let's go ahead and focus on your reading here, Lisa. Okay, so you are Taurus. Oh, you're both Tauruses. Okay, what is to happen with myself and Keith for the forthcoming future? Oh,
No.
is that right? Oh, hold on. I might have gotten incorrect information here. Is that for Lisa? Okay. 1 second. She might have written something incorrectly. Definitely want to get these right.
She's a Cancer. He's a Taurus.
Okay. Lisa is a Cancer. Thank you for the correction. Okay, so what is to happen with Lisa and Keith? Okay, so let's take a look at some future energies here. So first, let's take a look at Keith's energy, Lisa, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Keith, Taurus, and the connection with Lisa, Cancer. All right, here we go. We have a contract here. Sometimes whenever I see that, it reminds me of someone's work environment or some sort of agreement that you guys might have had with each other. He's very attracted to you. We see fantasize here. Have you guys spent some time in separation, Lisa? Because whenever I see that fantasize card, if somebody's fantasizing about you, typically there's distance and time apart between two people, or he's just very sexually attracted to you. It could be that too. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on future energies for this connection. Keith, Taurus, and the connection with Lisa, Cancer. Yeah, you see those temptations? Okay, so if you could just clarify for me if he has been tempted or if there has been this roving eye with Keith, if he's, you know, interacted with other people, if there could have been a love triangle here, because sometimes these two cards for me, it represents that, and then we have the feminine shadow right next to it, and on and off for 4 years. Okay, do you know if there has been any sort of infidelity on his part? There, oh, recently. I kind of pick up off of that because for me, you represent the part of the divine feminine energy that he's keeping hidden, that he's keeping in the shadows, and ultimately he could be fantasizing and tempted by somebody outside of the partnership. This is interesting. Okay, so we have telepathy. Okay, and look at this. We've got the divine feminine, and the card right next to that is the divine masculine. So part of this telepathic communication that's going on might be with somebody else. He could be fantasizing and thinking of someone else while he's spending time with you. I'm just kind of getting that vibe here. That's really interesting. So let's grab some tarot and see what else we can pick up. So if you have ever questioned his loyalty, for example, Lisa, towards the partnership, I can kind of see why you would do that. And if not, maybe there's a reason as to why it's coming through there. Because he has what I am picking up as a roving eye. He's tempted by somebody else. I feel he's attracted to you. There's something about you that he's really drawn to, but at the same time, he's drawn to somebody else. That's just a part of the energy. Focusing on Lisa, Cancer, and Keith, Taurus. So we have certain cycles or even contracts with each other that have completed, you know, and just the fact that you guys, as you mentioned, you've been on and off. So when you guys are off, those are cycles that have completed, and then it opens up a new cycle. But the thing is, with Keith, I feel there's a part of him that's got one foot out the door. He's not fully invested. Even though you guys are coming through as this very special Two of Cups, it's got the potential to turn into something amazing. I mean, you're both showing up right here. Okay, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is the two of you. But as you can see right there, he's tempted, or he's allowing himself to be tempted by somebody else. So you're coming in as the Queen of Swords. It's one of those things where if he really is tempted by someone else, then you need to exercise your independence as this Queen of Swords and cut him out of your life, because otherwise he would just continue to maybe disrespect you and allow him to interact with other people. And part of this Page of Swords is that he's allowing his curiosity, maybe of other women or someone in particular, to get in the way of you guys really being able to explore where this could go, because we have the Four of Wands right here. So you guys might actually be one of those situations where it's a twin flame going through some challenges here, or after all the ups and downs and stuff that you guys have been through, being in and out of each other's lives. This can culminate in a reunion. This can even culminate maybe in future marriage between the two of you. But it really comes down to what it is that you're willing to put up with in the meantime, you know, because he has to be able to contribute to being able to build that foundation in the partnership. Let's see what else here. What else focusing on Lisa, Cancer, and Keith, Taurus? So there's a possibility towards happiness, towards union, towards commitment, towards marriage, Lisa, with Keith, but you got to be able to put yourself first and not put up with any of his indiscretions, okay? And he needs to be able to honor that within the partnership. Yes, we've got the Three of Pentacles right here. It really does come down to you guys working together on this relationship. Here you both are right here. So he can't be investing his time with other people. And then here we are with good old Mr. Knight of Wands, who can be the player of tarot. You know, so if he wants to play and if he's tempted by other people, then he's not ready to bring you the partnership and the commitment that the Two of Cups requires. And then we've got the moon's energy right here where he can be deceptive, where he's hiding certain things from you, which is why you're in the shadow right there. So you're meant to not put up with those things. You're meant to empower yourself. You're meant to cut him out of your life if he really shows you that he's disrespecting you in any way, shape, or form. If there are other people in the picture, okay, you're not meant to put up with that. Life is too short to settle for somebody that can't offer you everything that you deserve. And you guys can absolutely have that, but it needs to come down to teamwork and collaboration. And usually when somebody is tempted by other people, that's not teamwork. That's somebody who's investing their time and energy with somebody else. They want their cake and eat it too. And ultimately, future-wise, that's not going to sustain a lifelong partnership. Okay? So just be mindful of that. If he really cannot dedicate his time and energy fully to the partnership, then who knows? Maybe this Four of Wands might ultimately lead you towards a twin flame where you really can find the happiness that you deserve. So he's got a particular window of opportunity to bring this to you and to make this happen in the 3D. So give it, I'd say, no more than 6 months. And if you're really seeing that he's investing his time, or you have your suspicions that he's spending time with other people, then it's time for you to cut him out. Okay, be that Queen of Swords and empower yourself and know that you deserve better as the divine feminine in this equation. All right, I hope that helps you out, Lisa, when it comes to the connection with Keith. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, so who's next? I know I'm going to butcher your name. I apologize. Fritas? Curious about what may be coming up in my love life. I'm a Cancer. Okay. Again, I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Let's take a look here. So I think for those especially who are single, in between partnerships, relationships, like I do with the other readings, let's grab some letters here. Give you an indication as to Freitas. Thank you for the clarification. Freitas. Beautiful name. All right, angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Freitas, Cancer. Okay, what's coming in for Freitas? Here we go. So let's grab some letters here for you. We have a D. Okay, letter after that is an M. We have an R coming forward. So this could just give you some possibilities as to people that you can connect with. We have B. We have an N coming through here. We have a V, and let's grab one more letter, and then we'll grab some zodiacs here. So D, M, R, H, B, N, V, and a P. Possibilities towards people that may be coming in, or it could even be people that are already in your circle that might prove to be a love match for you. So let's grab some zodiacs here for you as well. Okay. For Freitas, Cancer, new love connections in the future. What's coming up for you in love? So you could connect with a Virgo as well as a Pisces, Sagittarius as well. Let's see. Ooh, we've got double Gemini showing up. Okay, so maybe somebody's got double Gemini. We also have double Sagittarius showing up. Let's grab one more zodiac sign for you as to who will be showing up. And then you have a Capricorn. Any of these signs too could be in your chart. So Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, so let's set these guys aside. And let's take a look and see what is coming in for you. So I'm guided once again to pull from the romance angels here this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Freitas, Cancer. So there could even be some lingering energies here from past loves. We'll take a look and see. All right, so what's coming up for you in love? Or what is part of the advice that you need to know? Ooh, nice. So we have passion coming forward. We have calling in your soulmate. Now take a look at that. There's a possibility that someone from your past might want to reconnect with you. I don't know if you're even thinking of somebody from your past, but there's somebody here that's representing that energy. So this is interesting. You might have had a change of heart with someone from the past. You know, it could have been an ex. You could have an ex who wants to come back, but if you no longer feel the same way, if you feel that there wasn't enough attraction or chemistry to begin with, then maybe that cancels itself out, especially if you're not interested in a reconciliation. And we do see here that you have the potential to attract somebody in your life, a soulmate, a very passionate love connection. Bottom of the deck, we have attraction. So that's actually a really nice energy coming through for you. So let's go ahead and see what we can tap into as far as the tarot messages here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Freitas, Cancer. All right, what do we need to know? What's coming up for you in love? I don't think you're going to have any issues as far as being able to attract new love. Okay. We do have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So maybe there's a part of you that has experienced perhaps a shattered dream that you've had about a particular someone. I don't know if it is an ex, because normally in the upright, it's such a beautiful energy with divine love, possibility towards marriage in the future. But right now, you know, it's coming up in the reverse. So there's maybe some healing that needs to happen tied into past disappointments. And right now your energy is very solo with that Nine of Pentacles. You're just independent, but that doesn't mean that life can't be going well for you. Maybe your finances, your career, that part of your life is going great, or it has the capability to do so. Maybe love, romance, not so great. So if there's this energy of being on your own right now, okay, that is part of the energy that's coming forward. Let's see what else here. We do have the Six of Swords, which is a card of moving forward. So if you have experienced disappointments in love, in romance, take a look at this and look at the next card. We've got the Five of Cups representing those disappointments. So we've got the Magician here helping you to be able to attract your ideal mate. Okay, so I really do feel part of your transition is to move forward to be able to find the love that you are looking for. You could even connect with a King of Pentacles there. So the King of Pentacles is representing Virgo energy. We've already seen Virgo in the representation of zodiacs right there. This is somebody who could actually be your forever love in this lifetime. And then bottom of the deck, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So not only do you have the capability of being very successful in your life, financially, career-wise, but this could be coming from a masculine that's bringing in a solid offer of commitment your way that could lead towards marriage and happiness that'll turn this Ten of Cups in the upright eventually. All right, so give it a little bit more time here, Freitas, and I feel at the end of the day, you will be very happy with the outcome of what the future has in store for you. Okay, so it looks pretty good despite some of the ups and downs that you have been through in your life. It'll be okay. You will find love. All right, so thank you so much for your question there. Hopefully that offers you advice that is helpful and is able to bring you some hope, knowing that, excuse me, knowing that what the future has in store looks pretty solid. Okay, so moving on here. Let's see who is next. All right, so I have Patricia. All right, so Patricia, we'll get into your messages here. What do I need to know, let's see, or do, that will help me or us on our journey to reunion in August with my twin. Okay, so Andrew is Libra, you are an Aries. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so focusing on twins. Let's see, Andrew. So let's take a look at Andrew's energy. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Andrew, Libra, and the connection with Patricia, Aries. Let's take a look and see where he's at. Okay. Andrew, what's going on? Andrew. He's undecided. Interesting. We have friendship. We have freedom. We have explode. So I feel he's holding certain things back from you. This is somebody that might not be ready for union, reunion, or to be committed. I feel he's more comfortable keeping you in this friend zone, perhaps, even though you guys could ultimately come through as twin flames. He doesn't want to be tied down right now. And then look at the next card we have, confused. So he needs to get to a place, Patricia, where he is solid and he really knows what it is that he wants. Right now, he's just not there. So it may not happen in August because of this energy. He needs to really clear up this confusion as to what it is that he wants. So it's one of those things where you got to just let him do his thing and figure it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on there. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Patricia, Aries, and Andrew, Libra. And just because he's confused and undecided right now, that does not mean that he will be that way moving forward. You know, that could even be frustrating him. That could be a part of this explode energy. This reminds me of somebody that either isn't handling whatever's going on in their heart space. We clearly see he's confused. So he might even get to the point where he just screams, you know, because he is so frustrated and undecided what it is that he wants to do. Now take a look at this energy, Patricia. Now this is only guidance and advice. You, of course, don't have to do this if you're not guided to do so. But because he is undecided, we've got the Eight of Cups here, guiding you perhaps to walk away in the meantime. It's one of those things where he needs to be able to walk towards you. Okay? We do have the Nine of Swords. We do have the Lover's card. The Four of Wands is clarifying the fact that this is a twin flame connection. Okay? Beautiful cards. We've got the Ten of Cups right here. We have the Sun. So you got to empower yourself. And I know it's not easy to walk away from somebody that we care for and love. And you got to focus on you right now because he needs to focus on being able to make up his mind to clear up whatever is preventing him from making this decision for you guys to come together. This could be either one of your energies here. He's actually the air sign here. So swords represents air. Right now, he could have a whole lot of late nights where he's having nightmares because of this indecision. He's not getting a whole lot of sleep here. Now, maybe you know how, of course, this turned out if he walked away from you because he's not ready for union. It could go either way. But he needs to get to a place where he's able to decide what he wants. The Lover's card represents love choices and decisions. Right now, he's incapable of being able to decide what he wants. But we do see a possible reunion with the Four of Wands, as well as the Ten of Cups, and even the Sun card. So try not to worry. I feel it could still turn out to be a pretty good outcome for the two of you. You got to just release, detach, and allow him to figure out what it is that he wants. Okay? Because this, again, it's clarifying the fact that you guys are twins, but twin flames that are currently at a distance from one another. He needs to be able to get to a point where he knows for a fact he wants to be able to share this life with you and to experience everything that the Ten of Cups represents, you know, to be able to manifest his dream to be with you, possible marriage, having children someday, sharing a family life together, building a home together, and to be able to find the happiness that you both are looking for. Right now, he's kind of clouded in his judgment. He doesn't know what he wants. And so here we are. bottom of the deck, we do have the Hermit. He needs to kind of be in hermit mode to figure out exactly what it is that he needs, what proper steps he needs to take in order to manifest this reunion with you. I don't think it's impossible. I do feel, though, that through this soul searching, he will eventually be able to bridge the gap between the two of you. Okay, so instinctively, Patricia, what I'm feeling here, it may not happen in August, but it may happen later on down the line. So if you can simply give him the space and time to figure all of that out, to decide what he wants, to clear up the confusion, I feel the illumination from the sun will help him to do that. Okay, so it's one of those situations where it might feel like a lifetime for him to decide what he wants, but I really do feel eventually he will get there. Okay, so I hope that brings you peace, knowing that this can still turn out to be a reunion someday, just not in the time frame that you have in mind. All right, so I'll leave that there. Hopefully that helps you out. Thank you so much. All right, so moving on to our next mini reading here. So Isabel, okay, you're next. Let's see here. Okay, your date of birth is May 21st, 1981. Okay, so what is coming in love for me? Any advice? And if my soulmate Capricorn is in my life in the future. Okay, if you could please provide me with the name of your Capricorn, that would be wonderful. Okay, so you're a Gemini. Okay, so May 21st. Let's take a look and see. Let's grab some letters for you as well. Letters and zodiacs. And it could even show up with your Capricorn soulmate if it really is meant to be. All right, here. Oh, okay. All right, Isabel, let's grab some letters for you. We do have K. Hold on one second. Let me take a look at the screen. What am I looking at?
The name of the guy.
Oh, Shazad.
Shazam.
Shazad Jokio. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello. Is that for Patricia or? Oh no.
Isabel.
Oh,
Didn't you
I'm
ask?
looking at the wrong one. Okay, so this is Isabel.
Yeah, you asked for the name, right?
Right. Okay, I wasn't sure who that was.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, got it. So Shazad. Okay. It's interesting because this was the next letter. Okay, so there is a Z there. Let's see. Let's take a look and see what other letters show up. We have an H. Oh my gosh. Okay, well maybe your soulmate Capricorn really is meant to be a part of your life because I'm seeing these letters here. Okay, we do have an O. We have an N. Let's grab one more letter and then we'll grab, look at that, wow. Okay, so we have an A. So Shazad's name is definitely coming through here. That's interesting. All right, so let's grab some possible zodiacs as to who it is that can come your way in addition to your Capricorn soulmate, okay? All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Isabel, Gemini energy, and Shazad, Capricorn, but we're focusing also on potentials of other people that could be coming in. You could connect with a Taurus and a Scorpio as well. We have Aries also coming forward. Libra. And of course, if Shazad has, if you know what the representation of his other signs are in his chart, could be picking up off of that too. We have Gemini. Let's grab one more. Let's see, one more sign. One more. We can actually grab one. It's like, is that it? We have double Libra, actually. And one more. And then we have Cancer showing up. All right, so Isabel, it could be a combination of any of these signs, of course, for your soulmate, but other people that might ultimately decide to show interest in you when it comes to love and romance. So if things ultimately don't work out between you and Shahzad, you know, just keep an open mind as to other people who might want to get to know you and to pursue you romantically. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional advice here. Let's take a look at that. So I've been using the Romance Angels. I was just guided to that for this live stream here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Isabel Gemini. What is coming up in love? There is healing that's needed. It does say healing family issues, and it does say your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. If that does not make sense to you, you might connect with somebody who has this need to heal any sort of relationship, either with parents, a parent, it could even be a mother figure. Father figure doesn't have to be biologically related, okay? We do have deception, so this could represent perhaps people that have disappointed you, people that you put your trust in that disappointed you. It does say someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship. If that happens to be Shahzad, you know, if he was deceptive in any way, shape, or form, then maybe that's why it's coming through there. If this represents somebody completely different, then you just got to be mindful of people that come your way that kind of present themselves with red flags, okay? But look at this. You have wedding, and then you have the soulmate card, and just the verbiage that you've used for your question. Will your soulmate Capricorn be in your life in the future? And it does seem that that certainly is absolutely possible. You just got to be mindful of those who do come in that don't present themselves with the best of intentions there. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot once again for you. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Isabel, Gemini, in love, in romance. So as far as you and Shahzad, yeah, there's a good chance that you guys might even ultimately get married someday. And if he has ever presented himself to be this type of person, then you gotta, you know, figure that out and iron out any sort of issues or concerns that you have. We do have the Three of Pentacles. Whoever it is that you are meant to be with romantically has to be fully invested. Okay? Collaboration and teamwork. That's what the Three of Pentacles is narrowed down to. You guys want to be able to get onto the same page and build this amazing life together. Look at this. You have the Temperance. Okay, so that represents Sagittarius. We have the Chariot representing Cancer. Cancer already came through from the zodiacs. So I feel time is involved here as far as your love life is concerned. There's this need to be able to restore peace, balance, harmony, tranquility in your life. All of those things will take time, but eventually the direction that you're going is right here, where there's a future marriage. There's this triumphant energy attached to that. This represents movement. So let's just say your love life hasn't been going anywhere for a while. Okay, this right here is telling you in time it will finally start going, and I have a feeling you're going to be really happy with the direction that things go. We do have the Judgment card right here, and then you've got the Ace of Cups. So we see here new love. Now, if there's a part of your heart space that really wants to be with your soulmate Capricorn, then this could simply represent a new chapter for the two of you. And if there's been distance and time apart between you and Shahzad, I feel eventually there could be communication that's coming in there. And, you know, ultimately he could go through this awakening to realize that he wants to be with you. There could be communication for sure, and possible need for forgiveness if anything went down between the two of you. But at the end of the day, this could even represent a reconciliation, a reunion, the fact that he ultimately wants to be able to build this amazing life with you. So that looks really good. And then look at the next card. You've got the Sun. So you can have it all when it comes to love and romance, finding the happiness that you're looking for. So just keep your opportunities open and your mind and your heart open to the possibilities of what is coming in for you. at the end of that journey, you're meant to find happiness. And if it really is meant to be with your soulmate Capricorn, it does seem that that's a possibility there. But if, you know, life is unfolding and you're not seeing things go favorably there, you don't have anything to worry about. I feel at the end of the day, you will be able to find the love that you're looking for. And that's the direction that you're being guided towards, Isabel. Okay, looks really good. So thank you so much for your reading request. All right, so let's move on to the next person. Okay, give me 1 second here. All right, so next up, I've got Elizabeth. Okay, so Elizabeth, you're looking for general life guidance. Okay, so over the last few, is this years? Okay, I've suffered some incredible losses and I wonder what is in store next. Okay, so are you looking at love or just general life advice? If you could please clarify that for me, I'd appreciate it. And that's what this is, Cameron? So she's just looking for general life guidance?
Pretty sure that general life.
Yeah? Okay.
General.
All right, so let's grab some advice here. What am I guided towards? All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Elizabeth, Aries. So I'm focusing on a little bit of everything here, Elizabeth. Love, certainly. Other aspects of your life. If you could clarify a little bit more as to what those losses were, whether it was love-related, personal losses, financial losses. But we'll take a look at love. Let's take a look at that first. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Elizabeth, Aries. Wow, we have a no right here, and that's followed by sorrow. Okay, so the losses that you have talked about, what you've suffered through in the past, this is you basically putting your foot down. It's like, nope, I'm not going to put up with that anymore because you deserve better. Okay, so that makes sense for me. You could have also dealt with people that disappointed you in love, people that really weren't fully invested, somebody that might not have had the opportunity to commit fully to the relationship, because we do see with this card commitment phobia. Okay, I don't know if there's someone from your past that you still think about. We do have this yearning energy. Okay, bottom of the deck, you do have karmic partner. So if this is something that you relate to, the person that you've lost and whatever you have experienced in your life that really hurt you, maybe you dealt with somebody that needed to learn their own karmic lessons, and this could be you saying no to this karmic person, karmic partner, that you're not going to just accept crumbs from here on out and that you really are deserving of so much more. Let's go ahead and see what else we can pick up here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Elizabeth, Aries.
I lost my parents and my son.
Okay. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes. All right, so you lost. That could explain the sorrow as well. And, you know, part of this yearning could be that you are yearning for their presence in your life once again. So we have the Ten of Cups, which of course it's a beautiful energy, you know, the whole fairy tale of love and romance and being, or at least desiring to manifest that. But as you can see, it's right next to no. And so you could have certainly experienced disappointments in love and romance, but that does not have to be the rest of your journey. And so it's already telling us right here with the Five of Cups, you've been through so much, okay? So even though we've got these three cups that have spilled over, you got to remind yourself that there's love still. And so that's what you need to look for. I don't feel it's the end of the journey as far as you being able to find what it is that you are looking for in love, in romance, and other parts of your life. So there clearly is healing that is needed here. The Nine of Wands already, it's telling us you've been wounded, you've been disappointed, you've been made to feel unloved, uncherished, unworthy perhaps. And this could certainly be very overwhelming to deal with. But part of the energy of the Nine of Wands that I really love is that it's about persistence. Regardless of what life has handed you, you will be able to find the strength to keep going. Okay? We do have the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know if part of your losses too might have involved your finances, okay? If not, this is telling you that that part of your life can certainly improve, Elizabeth. But Ten of Pentacles in love and romance, it's a beautiful energy letting you know, despite the disappointments that you have had in your love life, that things will improve, things can get better. So try not to be too focused on worrying about the journey that you have traveled thus far. This, for me right here, life could lead you towards somebody that you feel a very strong bond with, somebody that you will be kind of perfectly matched up with. It could even be representing an ideal mate. It's a very happy time in love in the future. That is the direction that you're going. But in the meantime, Four of Swords, you still need to heal. I don't feel you're done healing. This is time that you are being given by the universe to continue to rest, recuperate, and to heal from what you've been through, because it has not been an easy journey. It absolutely has not. You know, it takes time. So, Nine of Pentacles, it's interesting because your finances are popping up here. So if that wasn't even something that you were thinking about, just know that it'll improve. It'll actually go a particular direction where it might just surprise you. That's improving. And then Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, independent, solo energy. Okay, so this is you being able to stand on your own 2 feet in the meantime, and just knowing that what's ahead of you looks pretty good. Let me show you what's ahead of you. Look at this. So we have the Chariot, one of my favorite cards because it's triumphant, it's success, it's movement. So if things have been feeling stuck in your life because of everything, the losses that you've been through, just know that that's not the rest of your journey. You're meant to move on from there. You're meant to continue to live the rest of your life and to be able to find happiness. Okay? And look at that. You've got the Fool's energy. So it really falls on your shoulders here, Elizabeth, to take action, to welcome in a new beginning in love, in romance, and just life overall. It falls on your shoulders to take that first step. And I know that sometimes it's hard, you know. And look at that. We have the Two of Swords. Right now, you're at a stalemate. You're not moving. But the universe wants you to get going, to move, and to heal. All right, so whenever you are ready, you got to trust your heart space and just know when the right time feels right for you. You'll know when it's time to take action. Look at this. You've got the Four of Wands. Okay, so I do see future marriage for you. I even see you possibly getting married. Okay, so getting married again someday. I don't know if you might connect with somebody who already has children, maybe from prior relationships. I don't know if you already have children from a prior relationship yourself, but that's a possibility for blended families to come into union here. Marriage is what I'm picking up for you in the future, and a strong foundation in love, somebody that's not going to be afraid to work with you on the partnership. We do have teamwork here. That seems to be popping up a lot here today. Teamwork, collaboration. This is you. You're coming in as the Empress. You are in control of being able to create this amazing life for yourself. You can be abundant in so many areas of your life. In love, your finances, we already see that looks amazing. And then bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, victory. So not only do you have triumph coming through here with the Chariot, but you now have the Six of Wands telling you, as long as you apply yourself in love as well as every area of your life, you can be victorious. All right, Elizabeth, so that's what I've got for you. Even though it might not feel very good right now, there's still more healing that you need to go through. But when you are ready, and the universe, your spirit guides, your angel guides will help you to move, to be able to get you to a place where you will find happiness and you can start again. Okay, I hope that helps you out. Thank you so very much. All right, so let's see. Moving on to the next one. All right. Myra, is that Myra? I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Mayra or Myra. Okay, can you advise on Martin and what's holding him back from dating me? Also, is he my twin flame? Our connection is out of this world. All right, so Myra, let's see here. If you could please provide Martin's sun sign, that would be great. And let me go ahead and take a look at his energy here. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Martin and the connection with Myra. And if you could please provide your sun sign as well, that would be helpful. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Martin. What is going on with him? Okay, so part of Martin's energy right now is he feels the need to still be out there discovering maybe other connections. He's not quite convinced that perhaps this is the relationship for him. That's just a part of the energy. Look at this. We do have takeoff, and then we have elusive. So right now he's not ready for commitment, unfortunately, and he's not always making himself available for you. You know, so maybe, and if you're able to relate to this, if you call him, if you text him, if you're trying to reach him and he doesn't always make himself available, that could be an issue there. So he's not ready for commitment. That's just part of the vibe that I am picking up. Let's see. We have present. Okay. So maybe at this point in time, he might even be investing some of his time with someone else, honestly. Let me grab one more. And then we have boredom. So here's the thing. I kind of feel at this point in time, Myra, that you guys might be on different pages. You could be dealing with a twin flame who's not ready for commitment. And, you know, part of this discovery mode that he is in is feeling like he feels there's something more exciting for him out there. There's a part of him that's coming through bored, unfortunately. So it's one of those things where you can't really stop him from exploring and discovering what else is out there, because the more you try to, for lack of a better word, tie him down to this connection, he's going to want to take off. He's not going to want to stick around, you know? And as you mentioned, it's like you're wondering what is holding this guy back from dating you, because he still feels the need to be out there discovering other connections. And if he were to come towards you to date you at this point in time, I have a feeling you would not be the only one in the picture, and that's just going to end up hurting you. Okay, so let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Myra and the connection with Martin. And not to say that he can't eventually see you as life partner material, you know. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so things can still turn around for the two of you here. 9/10/74. Okay, so September 10th. Okay, so Virgo. Okay, so Myra is Gemini and Martin is Virgo. Okay, let me write that down. Okay, and he is Virgo. All right, thank you for that information. All right, so Wheel of Fortune, as we can see. Look at this. We do have the Ace of Cups. Now, in this particular reading, Myra, and it's right next to Takeoff, perhaps there's somebody new that he might even be interacting with at this point in time. What you need from him is this. We keep seeing this today. The Three of Pentacles and the need for teamwork and collaboration. If he's got one foot out the door, wanting to discover other people, other connections, if he's talking to somebody else, not making himself available to you, okay, then that teamwork is lacking. That's just what's coming through there. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. So if he is really able to bring you this new beginning for this relationship, for your twin flame journey together, then he needs to be bringing in that solid offer your way. Right now, he's in takeoff mode, okay? We do have the Two of Cups. So it does seem here that he could certainly be attracted to you. He could even be feeling the bond towards you, but there's something that's coming through for him where he is not wanting to stick around and explore where this could go. This might even be telling you here that, you know, give it a little bit of time and see if he's able to come forward and bring you this solid offer towards commitment and to be able to explore the Two of Cups relationship with you. Otherwise, this new beginning, Myra, could be telling you that there's somebody new that's coming in for you. Here we go with Knight of Wands, our adventurous divine masculine. Okay, so that could be Martin at this point in time. We clearly see there's a part of him that's bored. When that happens to somebody in this energy of the Knight of Wands, they want to be out there discovering other connections that bring them the excitement of new adventures. So it's more of a casual type relationship and nothing too deep. You know, the Knight of Wands, as I mentioned earlier, it can sometimes be looked upon as somebody who just wants to play, the player of tarot. And when they're bored, all the more reason to not throw all of your eggs in one basket with somebody like Martin, unfortunately. And just because somebody is your twin, that unfortunately does not guarantee that you guys will find your way back to each other or that they're going to end up with you. Certainly the connection could be very strong, but there's a part of him that doesn't want to stick around there. And he has a particular window of opportunity as well to make things right for the two of you. Okay, if he continues to be in player mode here, then eventually, given some time, he's going to miss out to be able to explore the direction of where this could go for the two of you. Okay, let's see what else here. So it could turn out to be a beautiful connection, but he is not wanting to invest right now. You're coming through as the Queen of Cups. So when it comes to what's going on with you and Martin right now, you got to trust your heart and your instincts. Queen of Cups, very intuitive. You could have a whole lot of love for Martin, and he could certainly have feelings for you, but he's not choosing to invest in the partnership right now. Let's see what else. We have a new beginning here. So in a way, you're being directed to welcome in somebody new. You see right there with the Ace of Cups, it can represent a new love for you, Myra. If he misses the opportunity to explore the relationship with you, then he's making way for somebody else to come in, to take action, to explore love and romance with you. So he could ultimately lose out. Okay, so give this one a little bit more time to see how it unfolds, because you're being directed onto a new fresh start. And then we have the World card right here. So this is a cycle perhaps that will eventually complete, and again he might get to a place where he realizes, oh shoot, what have I done? You know, I let this amazing person go, and realizing the regrets that he has, and that by the time he figures all of that out, it could be a missed opportunity. So there's still so many ways that this can unfold here, Myra. There's a lot that rides on his shoulders to be able to make this happen. Things can turn around. It doesn't have to just blow up and not turn into anything. But if he doesn't take any sort of action because he's investing his time and energy with other people, or he's just not ready for commitment, he's bored, he feels like the grass is greener on the other side, then for now, part of the advice is to close the door on this one and just put yourself first. You know, live your best life. Welcome in a new beginning in love, because you might just be surprised that you could ultimately find someone better than Martin, and by the time he figures that out, he's missed the train. Okay, so I will leave that there. So give this one a little bit more time to see how it goes, but he could ultimately lose out on being with you if he fails to recognize how special a twin flame connection this actually is. All right, I hope that helps you out. Thank you so much for your question. All right, so let's move on. Let's see. Okay, so we have Danny. Okay. Oh, Daniela. Okay. Aries. Okay, Danny is Aries. Aquarius. Is it Danny and Daniela? Is it two people? Oh, one is Danny. Okay, so Divine Masculine is Danny. Divine Feminine is Daniela. Oh, how neat is that? Okay. Danny is Aries. I'm Aquarius. Daniela. Is he involved with anyone, or is that waiting? Or is he awaiting to come towards me in full transparency? All right, well, let's take a look at Danny's energy here. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Danny, Aries. What is his vibe right now? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection with Daniela, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. There's this longing. Okay. So usually when we're longing for something or someone, we are in separation from that person. Okay. So it could very well be, Daniela, that he is longing for you somehow. We do have focus. Sometimes whenever I see that focus card, it reminds me of somebody that's directing their energy maybe towards their job, trying to, what's the word I'm trying to find? Trying to distract themselves. Let's see. We also have this guarded energy. What is up with that? Let's grab one more. Why is he guarded? When it comes to the heart space, it's coming up hollow. So it's almost like he's pushing down his feelings. Let me grab one more. Because right now in the heart space, he doesn't want to tap into that. And this might ultimately be why. Okay, so he as well is coming through undecided, indecision. Okay, he's kind of on the fence. If he is involved with anybody else, that could be why he's undecided. So let's grab some tarot and see what's up with that. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the connection between Danny, Aries, and Daniela, Aquarius. So possibility as far as him being involved with somebody else, or at least on the fence, not quite knowing the direction he wants to go. We have the Ten of Wands representing this heaviness that he could be carrying, but we do have some beautiful energies coming through here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Sun, as well as the Hierophant coming forward. So I feel that as far as Danny's energies, even though he might be wishy-washy right now, he can't decide what he wants, things can ultimately take a turn for the better for this connection. You guys clearly have the opportunity for happiness here. Right now, it's almost like he's pushing down his feelings to prevent himself from finding happiness and towards this commitment that is needed from him because he can't make up his mind. However, so Daniela, you're coming in as the High Priestess right here. This is telling you that you have to trust your gut, your instincts, your heart, your intuition as well. So there's actually nothing here for you to do. A lot of this falls on Danny's shoulders to be able to decide what he wants, because there's the possibility here that you guys can have a new beginning. And it's interesting, Daniela, that you are the Aquarian here. The Fool represents Aquarius. So you're being offered a new beginning, a fresh start, possibly with Danny, but he needs to actually take action to make that happen, because this is kind of similar to what I said earlier for the other reading, where there's that window of opportunity. It's there, but it's not going to be there forever. So the longer Danny waits to take action for you guys to be happy and committed in a partnership, that's going to continue to narrow the longer he does not take action. And so therefore, Daniela, it might fall on your shoulders to finally decide, you know what, I've waited long enough. He still can't decide what the heck he wants. So I'm just going to offer myself a new beginning and go in a different direction. Okay? So it's possible. Look at this. We do have the Two of Cups, though. Clearly, there's a very special bond that the two of you share. And he feels that, but at the same time, he's not wanting to feel that. Maybe, and I'm kind of feeling from Danny that he's almost afraid of the intensity of this connection. Okay? We do have the World card, which of course it's all about cycle completion. So whatever cycles that might have challenged this partnership or what continues to challenge it, if there is someone else in the picture, that will eventually need to phase out and close once he makes a decision what he wants, and whoever it is that he decides will represent that Two of Cups for him. So it's one of those situations, Daniela, where it could take some time for Danny to decide that. We do have Sagittarius coming through here. Okay, so maybe around Sagittarius season is when all of this will unfold. That's a few more months from now, of course, in order to restore balance in this connection. It will take time, but it's not impossible for those things to happen. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, as well as, again, Aquarius energy with the star. So we do have somebody here who's coming in ever so slowly. Okay, that could, of course, be Danny, but it could also be someone new that decides to really take their time getting to know you if he continues to be indecisive about what it is that he wants. You know, so eventually I feel, Daniela, you will be guided towards this path, towards a new beginning, whether that includes Danny or not. It's going to take a little bit more time to see how that plays out. You know, so you have the capability to manifest your wishes, certainly in finding your ideal mate in this lifetime. You could connect with a earth sign here. Pentacles represents earth. It could ultimately be even a Virgo that you might connect with. Could possibly be even younger than you. Not necessarily a huge age gap, but it's a possibility there. So you can find happiness. You're being led down a particular path. If Danny wants to be a part of that journey, then he needs to truly decide what it is that he wants. You know, let me grab one more. Yes, look at this. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles. It falls on his shoulders to put in the work. And this is another one of those cards where you got to just wait. Give it some more time in order to see how this is all going to unfold. But give it a finite amount of time. You don't want to wait forever for Danny to come towards you, you know, as you say, in full transparency, because you could be waiting a long time. So give it a finite time, like 6 months, no more than a year. And if you really still don't see any sort of movement or effort on his part, then here you are. You got to take that leap of faith for yourself, follow the path that the universe is leading you down towards so that you can find your happiness. Okay, Daniela, so that's what I'm getting here. The possibilities, it's not it's not impossible for you guys to come together to be happy. But right now, he doesn't know what he wants. Okay, so give it, as I've mentioned, 6 months, no more than a year. If nothing happens, you can claim that happiness for yourself by going in a different direction. All right, thank you so much for your question. All right, do we have any more? Is that everyone? I got to Danny. Is that the last one? All right. So we've been on the air about an hour and a half. Thank you guys so very much for the super chats and for participating here today. It is much appreciated. And again, we do these every Wednesday. It doesn't matter if only one person shows up. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many people show up. Of course, we'd love a whole bunch of you guys to be here every Wednesday with us. And please spread the word for any friends or even family that might be able to join us for future super chats. Anybody that is in need of guidance. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right there, guys. Thank you so very much, and I will see you next time. Take care.